some summer vacation outfit ideas, a few things I picked up this week, some fabulous finds, and a bag brand or two that you might not have heard of. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Kura, and I believe that when you feel good, you look good. So on this channel, I show you how to take fashion and use it as a tool to help you look and feel your best. So I had something completely different planned for this video. I was looking on Pinterest, trying to work through the video idea as I usually do, and pictures like this and like this kept popping up. And I feel like it was somebody telling me to do vacation looks because I am going on vacation and I'm consumed with the outfits that I want to put together. So I've been looking and trying to buy things, and maybe I've purchased a few things, and nothing has really worked out. And I'm really thinking it's because I need to use what's already in my closet. So if you've been with me and you've been following me, you know that I have been losing weight. And for me to buy a whole new vacation wardrobe right now in the middle of my weight loss wouldn't be the best idea, right? So I went through Pinterest instead to find some things that I can maybe recreate, and possibly you can do the same. This is perhaps the easiest outfit to recreate. At this point, I have several black dresses in several sizes, so I can 100% do something like this. When you think of a beach vacation, you don't usually think of black, but right now that's what's in my closet and that's what I will be using, right? What I do love about the way that these three ladies styled the black dress is that they added a little scarf on their head, which gives it a little more of a flowy type of vibe, which I'm probably going to do. I'm going to try to get my hair braided again, you guys, and if you watch this video, you know the catastrophe that happened. So pray for me. I'm going to get my hair braided, and hopefully I can recreate this with a scarf. So you saw this video and you saw that I got the Banana Republic dress that fits me better now. So I'm definitely going to be using that dress and styling it up a bit. But Dish and Cause has a few options. Revolve has some great options if you are looking for a black dress that you want to style up, but you know you might already have this in your closet. And honestly, it's almost August, so we really should be looking for fall things. I know that's what I'm looking for. Unless it's a huge sale and you want to buy some things, we're looking for fall right now, but that's another video. Anyway, if you're looking for a black dress that you know you're gonna wear forever, I feel like those are fabulous options. Free People, Urban Outfitters, and Amazon have some great options for a headscarf. You've seen the one that I wear from Givenchy that I got a while ago, but for a really good price. So I'm probably going to try to use that one. I would rather have something with a little more color, but I don't have that, especially for vacation. But I think I'm going to work with what I have. I will show you in another video what I wore on vacation. Add a colorful bag or a black bag, some jewels, gold and silver, whatever works with your undertones, and you have yourself a cute vacation outfit. Continuing with the scarf, the headscarf as an accessory, you don't have to obviously wear it with a black dress. I love how these three ladies pair it with some more color. There are very similar outfits, but as we know, similar outfits have different fonts, and all of these are very easily recreatable. Something like this from Mango would work extremely well if you're looking for blue and white, even though they match and hers don't. Something like this from ASOS would work if you're looking for a little more color. And if you really want to play with textures and print, something like this from Bloomingdale's or something like this from Revolve can easily be paired with stripes or polka dots or a t-shirt or however you want to play with it, right? Throw in a scarf you had from the last outfit, some really cool shoes, slides, chunky shoes, whatever you love, your sunglasses, and you're ready for day 2 of your beach vacation. So as I was scrolling through on Pinterest and looking for outfits that I know I already have, this type of outfit continued to pop up. And it's just very classic. It looks very much like the last outfit, just all white. It is like the other outfit, but it gives a different vibe because it's all white. right? You like it in a pant set. I have both in linen form, and I was looking at these outfits and I was like, you know what? I need to buy this outfit, and it was already in my closet. In fact, I have this one from Zara. So I didn't need it, and I could definitely wear this styled with like a cute hat and some gold jewelry and a bag I'm going to show you later. But you could also do something like this from Dish, which is very similar but has a little more detail with the bows. This from ASOS is a fantastic alternative and can be dressed up or down, worn with any color. And if it's the all white you want and not necessarily the long sleeves, something like this from Abercrombie will give you a very similar vibe. If you choose to wear something like this, like I'm going to, you really want to play up the accessories, in my opinion, for my style. You might not want to do that, but for me, I would like to play up the accessories a little more, whether it's some really cool sunglasses or some standout jewelry. It's a very easy outfit to wear, but it can use a little zhuzh, if you will. When I think of leopard print, I think of the fall and the winter. I don't necessarily think of the summer. So when I saw this outfit, it kind of made me rethink that thought, if you will. This looks like she's on a tropical vacation. If not, she does look like she is in a warm climate. But the added addition of the red sunglasses and the yellow bag give it a little more flair and make it a little bit more vacation. She used leopard as a neutral, which I believe it can be. I know not everybody loves that, but in this case, she did use it as a neutral, right? And she didn't shy away from bold accessories. Like I said, the red sunglasses, the yellow bag, and these big, beautiful earrings. Now, I think she looks fabulous. It might be a bit much for me. I would probably choose one. That's just because it's my style. It doesn't mean it looks bad. It just means, for me, that might be a little bit too much. I think she looks fabulous, actually. And then another thing that kind of made me rethink leopard, not solely being fall and winter, is the way that it's styled here. It looks so flowy and summery and warm weather adjacent, right? What I really loved is that instead of pairing it with red, which oftentimes I know I do and we do in general, people pair leopard and red together, she paired it with this turquoise necklace, which turquoise to me really gives summerish vibes. Again, using leopard as a neutral and adding this beautiful bright turquoise necklace gives it a juxtaposition that I would have never thought of, just because I don't put those two things together in my head. And again, I tell you, this is why I like personal style and styling, because now that I see it, it makes sense. Whether I would wear it or not is still to be determined, but seeing it makes it more clear in my head. She paired it with a very summery bag that I think is absolutely fabulous. And just the way that the dress moves screams vacation. Again, I would have never thought to do any of this, especially leopard in the summer, but it works. So yes, this video, like I said, is supposed to be completely different, but my mind can't get off of vacation. And these are a few things that I found on Pinterest that I know that I can recreate. If you are going on vacation soon, it's in your closet. Look in your closet and see what you can find. Speaking of not buying anything, there's actually a few things that I did pick up. It's not specifically for vacation, okay? But there are some things that I do want to show you. So I did pick up a few things. It's not a lot, but I did want to show you. The first thing I want to show you, because I'm most excited about it, is this red bag that I spoke about in last week's vlog from ASOS. I absolutely love it. Okay, so it was about $50 or $60, right? So I wasn't expecting for it to be that great. And if I'm being completely honest, I do wish that it were leather, but it works so well for me for its intended purpose. So last time I traveled, or the last few times I traveled, my personal item, my bag, was my vintage Louis Vuitton Epi Speedy. And though it's fabulous to travel with that bag, I was terrified of getting it messed up. You know, when you travel on a plane, they make you put your purse under the seat. I put my bag in a bag and then put it under the seat just because I didn't want anything to happen to it. Like I said, it's a vintage Epi Speedy from 1994 or 5, and I wanted something to travel with that was fabulous, that was oversized so I could fit all my stuff, and something I felt like I didn't have to baby. So because this is not real leather and it's not extra expensive, I feel good about traveling with this, and this will probably be my personal item for the next trip, and I'll tell you if it was big enough or not. But even if it's not for that, I wore it today to go get my nails done, and yesterday when I got my hair done, I just threw in my book, I threw in my computer, I had my everything that you need when you get your hair and your nails done, right? And it worked out perfectly. I saw a few of you have got it. I just wanted to show you just in case you were on the fence. The other thing I got is this bag from J. Crew. I realized that I do have some like summer baskety bags, but they're all handheld. And the one that I could put over my shoulder recently just broke. So I had to go buy something. I wanted something for the beach, like I said, and you're probably tired of hearing I'm going on vacation and I wanted a beach bag. I didn't want to spend a lot on it because we're halfway through the summer, and they had several colors. The one with the gold straps was on sale, and at first I wasn't going to get it, but I thought this will go well with my gold Zara sandals, and it was like $60, so I felt good about that. It fits everything and anything that you want. Again, I'm bringing this with me on vacation, but it will also work just during the day walking around the city. If you're going to the park, sometimes I like to go to the park and read or study my French or whatever. I think this is a perfect bag for that. Then Quince sent me a few things. If you guys watched my last video, you saw that I was talking about possibly trying some silver things, and Quince sent me this sterling silver bracelet that I think is so good. It's very clean, it's very minimal. It'll be nice to wear 2 of them, right? But because my skin is more warm, and I've said this before, gold looks better on me. So what I will do with this bracelet is mix it with other gold pieces. Now they can't be too yellow, but maybe like a lighter gold bracelet, a few bracelets, and I think I'll have myself a look. They also do have this in gold if you just like the style and you like how minimal and chic it is. Like I said, I wanted to try silver, so that's what I got from them, and they sent that to me. And then they also sent me these white gold studs. I told you I have these same exact studs in yellow gold, and I also have a pearl pair from Quince. So I said, why not? Let's try to get the white gold and see if those look good on me. And they do look fine as long as I mix them with some other earrings, like some diamonds or some gold. And then I did buy some clothing, but I'm not going to show you in this vlog or in this video. I'm going to show you in the vacation vlog, simply because I don't have time to try some things on. It's not a lot, guys, but it is some things. And like I said, you'll see it in the vlog. But lastly, I did get this book. I want to just sit on the beach with something, drink or something in my hand, read a book, laugh, talk to my husband, eat, lay out in the sun, and just sit. I just want to sit. So I got this book called Until I Met You. It's supposed to be this beautiful romance about 2 people that meet in the Caribbean, which I thought is perfect because I'll be in the Caribbean. And I just wanted a good beach read. You know, I didn't want to learn anything. I'm always trying to learn something. I didn't want anything like that. I just wanted a nice fantasy type of beach read. And hopefully this will do the trick. If you have read this, let me know your thoughts. Don't spoil it for me because I haven't read it yet. But I will be reading this and listening to the audiobook at the same time because that just makes me feel like someone's reading to me. So yeah, those are the few little things that I got. Like I said, I will show you the clothing in, I believe, the next vlog. So I did see that a few of you got this red bag, the red bag that I just showed you in the Fab Finds. And ASOS has some other like great bags. If you haven't checked out the last video, go check the video out because they have some more like leather bags for a decent price. But anyway, in this week's Fab Finds, I found some more great things that I cannot wait to show you. Are some brands, in my opinion, that get stuck in their heyday and then they just kind of fall off and they're just never to be seen again. And then you have those brands who get stuck in their heyday, realize it, and kind of make the switch to be more modern. I feel like Rebecca Minkoff is one of the latter. I do feel like the brand was very stuck in like the 2010, but as of recently, I've seen some of their new things, and I have a few things that I want to show you. This bag, first of all, it's leather. If you know Rebecca Minkoff, her stuff is of decent quality, right? This bag is oversized, is leather, and reminds me of the YSL bag. I feel like this would be a great bag to travel with. It comes in this red, this black, and I believe it comes in one more color. I will link the link below. I will leave the link below and you can go ahead and check it out. Again, with Rebecca Minkoff, they have this bag in 2 or 3 different sizes. They also have it in a denim material, which I think is also lovely because I know a lot of people love denim. I feel like this is a fabulous work bag, right? It's a fabulous work bag. And the smaller one, I think it's just a really nice everyday bag. If you like a top handle bag, this is the way to go. Again, decent price, good quality. Also from Rebecca Minkoff, we all know that ballet flats are very in. I feel like she took it up a notch with these studs just to give it a little more zhuzh. I encourage you to go to her Instagram or to their TikTok to see these shoes on a foot, because seen on a foot, it does these flats a little more justice. I think they were very, very cute, especially the way they styled it. And staying with Rebecca Minkoff and flats, if those studs were too much for you and you want something a little more simple, these, again, very much on trend. You know we're going for flats this season. The added bonus of the chain gives it a little more zhuzh. I personally love a pointy toe. I do have a pair of round toe flats, but I prefer a little more pointy. But I thought these were adorable. And then I heard that Vera Bradley was coming back or was trying to rebrand. And to be completely honest, I never was a big Vera Bradley fan, not really my style. However, I am a fashion person and I did want to see how they were going to come back or, try to get back into the fold. Now, a lot of their things, very much what I imagine Vera Bradley to be. And if you are a Vera Bradley fan, go check it out because there are a few new things. But this bag does not give Vera Bradley to me, even though it is from Vera Bradley. And I am just a bit shocked and a bit surprised. And maybe because I'm not a huge fan of the brand, I didn't know that they sold things like this. So that was a shock to me. Go check that out. I actually have my grandmother's watch. It's a small little watch like this that used to be worn, like back in the 80s or the 90s that the grown-ups would wear. You know what I mean? Her watch, though, that I have from Grandma is not leather. It is a metal, and it's beautiful, and it's shaped like this. But I also want one that has a leather band. And I was thinking that I wanted a vintage one. When we were in London, there were a few that I was looking at, but nothing really caught my eye exactly what I wanted. I might go look at some vintage stores to see if I find something. But if I don't, these from Heaven Made might do the trick. So this just came out this week, and it comes in several colors. I think it is so dainty. It is so cute. Just imagine this with a nice clutch bag. It's very chic to me. I do believe that they can be interchanged, so you can buy the black watch, but interchange it with a brown band, I believe. And if I don't find the vintage one that I like, I feel like this is what I will be getting. And then going back to ASOS, I had no idea ASOS had so many leather bags. This is just a standard black clutch, but it's leather, and I feel like it is just a really good deal. It's $60, I believe, $60 or $70 for a genuine leather clutch, black leather clutch. Staying with ASOS, this bag is fabulous for traveling. Yeah, you gotta go check out ASOS. I had no idea they had these things. I love the color. This is like a olive green, which is can be used as a neutral depending on your color palette and when you like. And then they have this very oversized, again, suede bag from ASOS that it's spectacular and fabulous. If you love oversized bags, but you don't want to spend a ton of money, I also think that this is a great option. Can I be honest with you guys? I have more to show you, but my brain is saying vacation. So I'm going to cut it off right here, and next week we will have more. We all have seen by now the scandal that has happened with Dior, right? Their terrible working conditions, the fact that it takes $50-something to make a bag that's upwards of $3,000 or $5,000, something insane. We've all seen that tea, right? And I would love to say that I am surprised, but I'm not. In fact, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I did go to fashion school, and this is something that I learned. And the markup sometimes is incredible. Like the markup in general, what we buy is incredible, but specifically in high-end things, it could be 100 to 300% markup. I know that's hard to hear, but it's a big markup. And for the most part, when I do buy something that is designer, I know that I'm paying for the brand name. And I hope at this point that most of us do. Sometimes I'll pay for the brand name and sometimes I won't, right? Because a 300% markup is insane, but it is what it is. I say all that to say that there are bags and luxury goods and beautifully made goods that aren't as expensive as Dior, but are just as well made, maybe even better, have mercy, even better made, and are a bit more affordable. So it's not from Dior, but it's also not from Target. Here are some bags that I found this week that fit into that category. So the last time we spoke about this topic, I was talking about the Manu Atelier. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. One of their new offerings. And I've been stalking this bag ever since I've told you guys about it. Honestly, I was stalking it before I told you guys about it. But I feel like I stalked it too long and didn't make the move, and it got sold out. So the good news is that it comes back in stock in September, and I will be one of the first people to buy it. My problem is, should I get the black or the suede brown? I'm really leaning towards the brown suede because I have so many black bags, but this is just absolutely stunning. The way that it just moves, I love that it's slouchy. Like I said, we already talked about this in the other video, but I had to bring it up again because it's not going to be back in stock until September, which is devastating. But if you think about it, I guess I don't really need it right now, but I kind of wanted it right now. But when I get it, I will obviously show you like I always do. But I also feel like I didn't give this website enough love when we talked about it initially, this brand. So upon further research, I found this other bag that is, they're calling it a tote du jour. So the tote of the day, right? Which it is, I guess, but it also looks like a big oversized bucket bag. And I, again, have not seen this in person as of yet, but the leather itself looks so scrumptious, delicious, and soft. Right? Now, while I do love this bag, the first bag is still definitely my favorite. But if you are a person, a guy, a gal, who does not like a top handle and doesn't want to hold it and just wants to throw something over your shoulder, this is it. The colors are fantastic. The leather looks like absolutely amazing. I love this brown suede thing that's happening right now that's so trendy. Even though it's a classic material, it's trending right now, and I think it's absolutely stunning. And then the other thing that I saw from Manu Atelier is this oversized shoulder bag, Now I'm showing it to you in this beautiful vanilla color, but they do have it in different colors, right? And I love it. Ever since I got that red bag that I showed you guys earlier, I have just been in love with throwing big bags over my shoulders. Now I have a few bucket bags. You guys seen I showed you. I have a black bucket bag. With throwing something over your shoulder, being hands-free has been just amazing. Now I am a big top handle girl, don't get me wrong, but wearing your bag over your shoulder is just like freeing. And honestly, it's giving me very much nostalgia when this was in style in the 2000s and the 2010s. I just loved it. Love what Manière Atelier is doing, and if you haven't go check them out, I want to show you the rest of the offerings. Go check them out. So the other brand that I want to talk about today, I think I'm just going to stick to this brand. There's a lot of different brands that I want to show you guys, but we're going to just stay on this brand for today. Is so cute. Okay, first of all, they don't only sell bags. The bags are leather and look top notch. I saw this on somebody on social media. I immediately had to figure out where it was from. Again, made out of beautiful leather. It also comes in black, I believe. The problem is, the bag is so beautiful and so popular. It is, again, sold out and will not be back until September. I feel like I'm going to have to put some extra money aside for this September to buy all these bags that I'm talking about. This one is actually a little bit more affordable than the first one. This one is under $300. I cannot wait to at least get my hands on it and see it. And I'm thinking brown again. In the same brand, they also have that bag, but in a bigger bucket size. If you are not a small bag person, the weaving is beautiful. The leather looks beautiful. It's a decent price. It looks high end, but doesn't have that high end price tag. Again, it does cost money, right? It's not a cheap bag. It's not going to be like the little ASOS bag that I bought, but it will last you longer because it will be nicer. I also saw this, which I think is just so cute. Okay, so I have a similar one like this from Cause, and that one from Cause has been everywhere around with me in New York City. It has been with me to my last trip to Europe. I was in London. It's been everywhere. It's just like the easiest bag throw on when I know I have to be hands-free and I have a lot to do. But this one adds some layers to it, right? It's a little more elevated with the weaving. I even love that it comes in a white or a beige kind of color. Just beautiful and just a little elevated, and something that you need for what I need in my wardrobe. If you're a mom and you need to be hands-free, there's nothing better to me than a chic mom, because I know that you're busy, right, taking care of your kids. And when I see a mom that's chic, I'm like, oh, she has got it together. So this is honestly giving me chic mom. I'm not a mom, but if I were, I would totally use this. Going back to big bags, this is the same kind of vibe. I would be afraid to go with such a white bag or such a bright color, but how striking is this against the black blazer? Stunning, absolutely stunning. Now again, it's oversized. You have to love a big oversized bag, because this is what this is. This is actually very trendy, very luxe, about $500, but much less than anything designer, much less. And if I trusted myself, I would totally get this. I have a beige bag. I showed you guys I got one from Quince, and I have been loving it. My makeup does get on it, so I have to be careful about that, but it wipes off easily because it is leather. And if you guys haven't seen the video where I talked about this, you guys, this bag from Quince is $100. It came straight from Florence. It is perfect quality, gorgeous, very affordable. But I digress. I'm going to show you this last bag because it is oversized and very on trend and chic and gorgeous, but not bulky. I love that it gives a big or makes a big statement, but it is slim. Now I'm sure you can't fit as much as you can in the other bucket bag, but if you're just going for the look but not going for the ability to overpack it, because when I have a big bag I overpack it, not on purpose, but I just do. This is doing just that, the look but not the weight. Also, it is leather like everything else, and I love the design of it. I just think it's gorgeous, absolutely stunning. And the last thing I want to show you, I've shown you before. It's from Etsy. I showed you guys this a long time ago, and I decided I'm just going to break down and get it. It's under $300. For some reason, when I was looking at it on Etsy and I was able to buy it, I got it for $250. So maybe you could still get that sale. I don't know how I got that. Okay, I don't know how I got it, but I got it and I bought it right away. It is snakeskin, real snakeskin python. It is oversized. It is gorgeous. And I actually saw a few of you have already bought it, and I will be next. It should be coming in early August, and I cannot wait to show you. Those are some more of the bags that I wanted to show you that are not from Target, but are not quite Dior. They're somewhere in the middle and are great quality. Anyway, you guys, this video was probably a bit shorter, if I'm being honest, because my mind is on vacation. I have to get my hair done and I have to get my nails done. But I also had to make this video. But I told you guys I'm going to be here on Sunday, so I'm going to be here on Sunday. You guys, tell me what you think about the Dior situation. A hot mess, in my opinion. Tell me if you realize that you are actually paying for the brand name, which again, sometimes I have a problem with and sometimes I don't. Let me know if you bought anything fabulous this week. And if you're going on vacation, did you buy all new clothes or did you look inside your closet? Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I will see you in my next video.